All right, with juniors Asia Ewing and Louise Dixon after a 103-93 NBA-style win over UMass Lowell tonight. Obviously a big win for you guys. This gives you 2 full games ahead of Lowell now in the standings with only 4 games left to play. So just obviously, more importantly, just a big win first off.
Yeah, that was a huge win for us. We knew they were a good team. They have an all-star Bianca Simmons on the team, and Jamie did a great job guarding her, and we just had to stay poised, limit our turnovers on offense, and thought we did a pretty good job of that.
Anything to add?
Yeah, I just think that we definitely needed that one, and we knew that going in, and that I think that really pushed our momentum during the game, just knowing that it's getting close to playoff time, so every game counts.
Asia, you guys feel like you had an advantage over them inside. You had 22 points. Tori had 22 points and 13 rebounds. Did you think that was going to be an area you could execute under?
Yeah, definitely. They had some big people inside too, but we just took advantage of their breakdowns on defense. They're overplaying the ball, and we just had to be strong down there. Tori did a great job with that, and it was definitely head-to-head down there in the post, but pulled it out.
ML got the triple-double tonight, 19 points, 13 rebounds, 16 assists, career high for assists. 2 straight games, really, the teams played you pretty physically. Do you expect to see more of that as we go down the stretch here?
Definitely. I mean, they did a great job pressuring me today, and one thing about a double team is someone else is always going to be open, and you saw Asia wide open for a layup a few times, so waving her arms, I saw her. She got a couple good baskets down the stretch.
Quite a few people were open. Asia was 22, Tori 22, Paige Marshall and AP Pelletier in double figures. So it was just more just finding that open person?
Yeah, definitely. We knew breaking the press was not going to be easy dribbling through it, and that's what I learned from last game. So passed the ball up quickly. We had a lot of people flashing, and we got some good transition layups off that.
What's the focus? Obviously, getting ready for the postseason. You get 4 games left. What do you guys feel you need to work on and improve on here down the stretch for the postseason?
I think that we just have to keep focusing on one game at a time. Focus on our defense. That's what's been winning us games so far. So just our team defense. I think that we need to focus on our rebounding, because that's always going to win us games. So just take it game by game, possession by possession. Keep the goals small for the big end result.
Yep, definitely a goal is to stay consistent in the practice setting. We always have emphasized that great practices lead to great games, and that's what we've definitely been doing in the practice setting lately. And coming off strong in the first 2 minutes of every game is also a point of emphasis for us.
Last thing, ever been a part of a game like that where almost 200 combined points in your careers, high school, otherwise?
Nope. Definitely a very long game, but...
Was that a 2-hour game?
Yeah.
All right, well, congratulations on a big win, and good luck on the road on Saturday before you're coming back home next week.
Thank you.
All right, with the head coach Trisha Brown after a NBA-style 103-93 win over UMass Lowell. Obviously, big numbers tonight, but more importantly, a big win. Get you guys 2 games ahead of Lowell heading in here with 4 games left.
A lot of bigs in that sentence. Yes, it was a big win. That's a really talented team with a lot of great scorers on it, and just can't be happier for the kids, being able to take care of business here at home and get a win against a very good team. So overall, very happy.
Do you see a trend in how teams are maybe attacking you a little bit, especially on the defensive end, well, offensively for you guys? It seems to be a relatively physical string here we're in against teams. Is that right, what you're seeing, and how do you kind of battle through that? Definitely,
and I think in the half court we handled them being physical, and I thought we ran our stuff pretty well. What Lowell does to you is they throw a lot of different looks at you, and they threw a lot of stuff into the back court at us. They were double teaming ML, which definitely slowed us down, and we for 3/4 of the game I was pretty happy with how we handled their pressure and moved the ball and got it up court, but we had a lot of turnovers down the stretch, which really that's an explosive team. They can knock down threes, and we were keeping them in it with a couple things, turnovers and obviously offensive rebounds. But ML, the fact that she can play that many minutes and handle that kind of double team and that pressure is really impressive.
I mean, she had the double digits and the assists early on that second half. It was really, her ability, she's one of the top free throw shooters in the conference,
Right.
17 for 17 tonight. As a
I
team,
know.
you guys are the best free throw shooting team in the league. That was really kind of what we're able to keep them where they were.
Absolutely, and ML is so impressive. 17 for 17. That's really. It's got to be a record. Maybe
Could be,
close.
yeah.
Sure. I mean, she just had a great night. She had a triple double, and that's why we need the ball in her hands, especially in situations where they're going to come after her and foul her. And she did a great job stepping on the line, and like you said, just keeping that little cushion that we needed, because clearly they were knocking down some shots to finish the game.
Both of your post players finished with 22 points. Tori with a double-double, almost one for Asia. Was that an area where you thought you guys could expose them a little bit?
Definitely, and those two kids played great down the stretch and on the offensive end, and especially given that Lowell went really small at times, and obviously defensively that posed quite matchup problems, and I thought Asia did a great job defending some pretty athletic guards on the perimeter, and Tori was able to do the same. But offensively, I thought their shot selection, their poise under a double team, kids coming at them, they really they're really getting how strong they can be in the post. So that's really exciting as we head into the home stretch here.
Obviously, Bianca Simmons comes in, the nation's leading scorer. She had her at 35. What was kind of what you're trying to do there with her, and for them as overall on the defensive end?
Yeah, I think you have to talk about Jamie Panton and Abby Lalim, both who guarded her most of the game. She's a great scorer, so we had a game plan to kind of take her a little bit out of her comfort zone and how she usually likes to score, and I thought the kids did a great job of that in the first half. They contested shots. I mean, she made some pretty tough shots in the first half, but that's what we talked about. She's going to score. We just got to, try to take her out of her comfort zone and make sure we're contesting all shots. And I think, we had a good game plan. We fouled her. She went to the line. We were bailing her out a lot at the end, and, she went to the line. I think she was 14, 15 at the line, so that didn't help our cause. But, she's just a scorer, and, it's hard to say. I'm pretty happy with our defense on her, but I am pretty happy with our defense.
No.
Those kids worked their butt off. It was great.
You mentioned Jamie and Abby are the contributing factors, but also a couple more defense double-figure scorers. Paige Marshall, career high for her, 15 points and 17 from Amy Pelletier. Just I guess talk about first with Paige stepping up here, getting into that second part of her freshman year.
Exactly, and early in the game, I thought she had a great open look, and she turned it down, and there was a timeout, and I just said to her, Paige, you got to just catch and shoot, and her confidence tonight, that was fabulous to see, and that'll carry over. Her shot selection's good. She has a great ability to score, so it was nice to see her knock down shots, and Amy's somebody that we always look to catch and shoot, and our ability to knock down shots again gave us that cushion we needed in the second half to keep them at bay a little bit. So it was nice to see us score so much. We're usually not scoring that much.
All right, so you hit the road for St. Michael's on Saturday before coming home for 2 more games. I mean, maybe a little bit about the next few games ahead.
Yeah, St. Mike's is tough at home, and they've had some big wins. They had a tough loss against Bentley the other night on the road, but we know we're going to see a pretty tough team. Again, they throw some different looks at you, throw a little bit of zone at you. They defend well, and so it's about our preparation. We have to be as ready to play on the road as we were tonight at home, and I think our kids have done a good job of that all year. So I'm pretty excited about Saturday.
Well, congratulations on the big win tonight, and good luck Saturday.
Thanks.